Hello and welcome to our top 10 photography tips. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned photographer, these tips will help you capture stunning images. Let's get started. Tip number 1. Composition is key. When framing your shot, consider the rule of thirds. Imagine dividing your frame into a 3x3 grid and place your subject along the lines or at the intersections. This technique adds balance and visual interest to your photos. Tip number 2. Lighting matters. Opt for soft, diffused lighting whenever possible. Harsh sunlight can create unflattering shadows. Shooting during the golden hour, which is the hour after sunrise or before sunset, provides a warm, soft light that enhances your images. Tip number 3. Use leading lines. Incorporate elements like roads, paths, or natural lines to draw the viewer's attention towards the subject. Leading lines add depth and guide the viewer's eye through your photograph. Tip number 4. Experiment with different angles and perspectives. Don't be afraid to get low to the ground or climb up high for a unique viewpoint. Changing your perspective can add a fresh and interesting dimension to your images. Tip number 5. Capture the decisive moment. Anticipate the action and be ready to press the shutter at the perfect moment. Patience and timing are crucial when capturing dynamic subjects such as sports, wildlife, or even candid moments. Tip number 6. Pay attention to the background. A cluttered or distracting background can take away from your subject. Before taking the shot, scan the entire frame and make sure there are no unwanted elements that can detract from your main focus. Tip number 7. Master the art of depth of field. By adjusting your aperture, you can control what's in focus and create a pleasing separation between the subject and the background. Experiment with shallow depth of field for beautiful bokeh effects. Tip number 8. Don't forget about post-processing. Editing your photos can greatly enhance their impact. Adjusting exposure, contrast, and colors can bring out the best in your images. But remember, less is often more. Don't overdo it. Tip number 9. Keep your camera steady. Invest in a tripod or learn to stabilize your camera to avoid shaky shots, especially in low light conditions or when using slow shutter speeds. A stable camera ensures sharp and professional-looking photographs. Tip number 10. Practice, practice, practice. Photography is an art that improves with time and experience. Take your camera with you wherever you go, and challenge yourself to capture different subjects and scenes. The more you practice, the better you'll become. And there you have it, our top 10 photography tips. We hope these tips help you take your photography skills to the next level. Remember, the key is to have fun and express your creativity through your lens. Happy shooting!